the 15 deepest voids hidden beneath our planet's surface. From immense underground caverns to endlessly deep sinkholes, these massive voids reveal the incredible wonders that lie beneath our feet. Join me for today's video as I unveil the top 15 deepest voids in the Earth. Number 15. Sima Humboldt. Named after the famous German naturalist Alexander von Humboldt, who extensively explored Latin America in the late 18th century, Sima Humboldt is a massive, marvelous sinkhole that continues to captivate explorers and scientists. It's located in the southeastern part of Venezuela near the borders of Brazil and Guyana, within the vast expanse of the Canaima National Park. This remote and pristine wilderness area is known for its dramatic landscapes, including tabletop mountains, waterfalls, and dense rainforests. The rock formation that surrounds this place is primarily composed of ancient sandstones and quartzite, which dates back millions of years. These sedimentary rocks have been sculpted over eons by the erosion of wind and water, resulting in the breathtaking geological features found throughout the region. The sinkhole was first officially explored by a team of Venezuelan speleologists led by Aristides Batistas in 1974. One of the most remarkable aspects of Sima Humboldt is the depth. It plunges approximately 1,000 feet down into the earth, resembling a colossal vertical tunnel. To put this depth into perspective, it's roughly equivalent to the height of a 100-story building or more than 3 football fields stacked on top of each other. What makes it even more fascinating is not only is it so deep, but it boasts a unique microclimate within those depths. The cave-like environment harbors its own ecosystem, including rare and endemic species of flora and fauna. Number 14. The Mir Mine. Located in the Siberian region of eastern Russia, the Mir Mine is one of the largest excavated holes in the world, 1,722 feet deep and 3,900 feet in diameter. Excavation began in 1957, and it was stopped in 2001, and then reactivated in 2009 as an underground diamond mine. The Mir Mine was the first developed and largest diamond mine in Soviet Union. And after the collapse of the USSR in the early 1990s, the diamond pit was bought by the Zacatón Diamond Company, which quickly struck it rich, reporting over $600 million in annual diamond sales. But if the thought of a diamond mine in the harsh Siberian climate sounds a bit outlandish, well, you're right. Opening the pit wasn't easy. 7 months worth of winter per year froze the ground solid, making it near impossible to mine. It's not until the summer months, when the ground turns into slush, that the real work can begin. Buildings had to be raised on piles so they wouldn't sink from their warmth, melting the permafrost, and the main processing plant had to be built on better ground about 12 miles away. The winter temperatures here were so low that cars and steel would shatter and oil would freeze. Workers had to use jet engines to thaw and dig out the permafrost or blast it with dynamite to get access to the underlying kimberlite. The entire mine had to be covered at night to prevent the machinery from freezing. It's absolutely crazy, and it gives a whole new meaning to ice on your wrist and ice on your chain. Number 13. The Veryovkina Cave. The Veryovkina Cave is located in Abkhazia, a region in the South Caucasus, situated near the Black Sea. This remote and mountainous region is characterized by its rugged terrain, lush vegetation, and breathtaking landscapes. Its geological composition is primarily consisting of limestone, a sedimentary rock formed over millions of years, and the intricate formations within the cave, such as stalactites and stalagmites, offer a vivid glimpse into the slow, transformative process that shape our planet. The cave was first explored by a team of Ukrainian speleologists led by Alexander Kimchuk in 2005. Its name pays tribute to the renowned Russian speleologist Alexander Veryovkin, who made significant contributions to cave exploration. What sets this cave apart, though, is its astonishing depth. It plummets to an astounding 7,200 feet, making it one of the deepest known caves on Earth. This cave's remarkable depth is both a testament to the relentless force of nature and an invitation for intrepid explorers to uncover its secrets. Yet accessing the cave is no small feat. The challenging terrain, unpredictable weather, and the need for specialized equipment make it a demanding and perilous expedition. Number 12. El Zacatón. Mexico is known for an endless amount of beautiful things, but cenotes are up there. These underwater caves make for some of the most amazing adventures and beautiful locations, and El Zacatón is one of the best. It's located in northeastern Mexico within the state of Tamaulipas near the town of Aldama. It primarily consists of limestone. Now, this porous rock is susceptible to erosion by water, which has played a significant role in shaping the sinkhole and its surroundings. El Zacatón's discovery and exploration were spearheaded by a team of American and Mexican cave divers led by Sheck Exley in the 1980s. Sheck was a legendary cave diver who made significant contributions to the field of cave exploration. The accessibilities of El Zacatón is not without its challenges, though. It's situated in a remote and arid region. Reaching the sinkhole requires careful planning and logistics. Additionally, the sinkhole is renowned for its deep, clear, and extremely cold water, making diving conditions both demanding and thrilling. The best part of it is its incredible depth. It descends to a staggering 1,112 feet, making it one of the deepest water-filled sinkholes in the world. El Zacatón is so deep that it's even got its own full ecosystem of different species down there, bacteria and microbes that have all adapted to the extreme conditions, including high salinity and low oxygen levels found in its depths. Number 11. Croatia's Red Lake. Deep within Croatia lies one of nature's most colorful hidden treasures, the Red Lake, or Crveno jezero in Croatian. This extraordinary wet void is not only known for its stunning beauty, but also for the mysteries that lie deep within those red waters. The Red Lake is located in the Imotski region of Croatia, in the heart of Dalmatia. Now, Croatia, a country renowned for its coastlines and historical cities, also has numerous natural wonders, and the Red Lake stands as a testament to this. The lake's name is derived from the striking red color of its waters, a feature that has baffled scientists and captivated visitors for centuries. This unusual red hue is caused by the dissolution of iron minerals in the surrounding rock, which imparts its distinctive color into the water. Although the Red Lake is known for its appearance, swimming is not permitted due to its depth and steep cliffs that plunge into the water. The lake reaches a depth of approximately 846 feet, making it one of the deepest sinkholes in Europe. That's the equivalent to the height of a 75-story skyscraper. The history of the Red Lake is shrouded in mystery and legend. It's believed to have been formed by the collapse of an enormous underground cave system, creating a depression that eventually filled in with water. The lake was first documented by a Benedictine monk in the 17th century, and since then it's drawn the attention of explorers, scientists, and tourists. While access to the depths of the Red Lake is limited, it's believed to be home to various species of fish and aquatic life, including endemic cave-dwelling creatures adapted to the unique conditions there. Another interesting aspect of the Red Lake is its cyclical water level changes. The lake experiences periods of rising and falling water levels, with the depth varying accordingly. Number 10. The Abyss Pool. Plunging into the list is the Abyss Pool. The Abyss Pool is located in the Caucasus Mountains, which span several countries, including Russia. More specifically, it can be found in the Veryovkina Massif, a region known for its dramatic karst topography, a landscape shaped by the dissolution of soluble rocks such as limestone. What sets this Abyss Pool apart is the depth. It reaches a staggering 2,191 feet. It defies an easy comparison, but it's akin to the height of 2 Eiffel Towers stacked on top of each other. The geological composition of this pool is primarily limestone, a sedimentary rock formed over millions of years. The depth is the result of the slow dissolution of this rock by water, which has created a vast underground void. The water within this pool is crystal clear and incredibly cold. Its clarity allows for striking visibility, making it an enticing destination for cave divers and explorers. However, the extreme cold and challenging conditions make diving here a perilous endeavor, requiring specialized equipment and extensive training. Despite those depths, the Abyss Pool is not devoid of life. Researchers have discovered unique ecosystems down there, including endemic species of bacteria and microbes that have adapted to those conditions. These microorganisms offer valuable insights into the possibilities of life in harsh and remote environments. The history of this pool is intertwined within the broader exploration of the Veryovkina Massif and the Caucasus Mountains. It's attracted scientists, speleologists, and explorers from around the world, eager to dive into its depths and unlock the secrets hidden within its vast expanse. Number 9. The Dragon Hole. The Dragon Hole, or Long Long, is located in the South China Sea, specifically in the Paracel Islands. Now, these islands, situated between China and Vietnam, are an archipelago of nearly 130 small islands and islets, each with their own unique geological formations. But the Dragon Hole manages to stand out. Why? Well, its sheer depth. It plunges to a remarkable 987 feet, making it one of the deepest blue holes in the world. The hole is roughly equivalent to the height of 2 statues of Liberty. It is a deep void. Its geological composition primarily consists of limestone. The surrounding waters are known for their clarity and that vivid blue hue that's earned the site its name. One fascinating aspect of the Dragon Hole is its distinct water layers. Below a certain depth, the hole contains saline water, while above it there is fresh water. This unique stratification adds to the complexity and allure of this natural wonder. While the Dragon Hole's depth is a significant draw for explorers and scientists, its depths also harbor a unique underwater ecosystem. The hole's underwater chambers are home to various species of marine life, including corals, sponges, and reef fish that don't exist in other parts of the world. And simply put, researchers love it here. The history of the Dragon Hole is steeped in legend and folklore. In Chinese mythology, the hole is said to be the home of a sea dragon, hence its name. Over the centuries, it's captured the imagination of poets, storytellers, and adventurers, each adding to its mystique. Number 8. Tongue of the Ocean. Resting in the mouth of the Bahamas is the Tongue of the Ocean. This underwater trench is located along the eastern side of Andros Island, the largest island of the Bahamas. And this is one big tongue. The Tongue of the Ocean has an extraordinary depth. It reaches a staggering 6,000 feet, making it one of the deepest underwater trenches in the Atlantic. The geological composition of the Tongue of the Ocean is primarily composed of oceanic crust, which forms the Earth's sea floor. The surrounding seawaters are characterized by their exceptional clarity and a striking range of blue hues that have earned the Bahamas its reputation as a diver's paradise. The Tongue of the Ocean's depth and proximity to nutrient-rich waters makes it a thriving marine ecosystem. It's home to various species of fish, sharks, and other marine life, making it a popular destination for divers and marine biologists seeking to explore it. One remarkable aspect to the Tongue of the Ocean is its hydrothermal vents, which release hot, mineral-rich water into the cold depths of the trench. These vents support unique communities of life, including species that are not found anywhere else. In recent years, the tongue has become a focal point for scientific research and exploration. Submersibles and remotely operated vehicles have ventured down there to study its geological formations, marine life, and the unique hydrothermal vent ecosystem. The ocean can be an incredibly interesting place, but it can also be a little scary because we really never know what truly hides in the darkest depths of the Tongue of the Ocean. Moving on to number 7, Shaojia Tiangkong. Deep underneath the lush landscapes of China's Guangxi province lies a geological marvel that challenges your imagination, Shaojia Tiangkong. This massive sinkhole is often referred to as a sky pit. It's a testament to the wonders of the Earth's geological history. It's located in the Fengshan County, Guangxi Zong Autonomous Region in southern China. Now, this region is known for its dramatic karst landscapes, characterized by its rugged terrain, limestone formations, and extensive cave systems. But it's the sheer depth and size of this place that raises some eyebrows. It's one of the largest sinkholes in the world. It has a width of 1,755 feet and a depth of roughly 2,172 feet. To put this into perspective, imagine a pit so massive it could comfortably fit several football fields within its expanse, and you know it's going to be a long way before you touch down. The composition of it consists of limestone, old sedimentary rock created from the remains of marine organisms from the dawn of time, and this sinkhole's formation is the result of erosive forces of water, which over millions of years dissolved and carved through those limestone layers. Could anything even exist down here? Well, yeah, because it's also known for its unique microclimate. Its deep and sheltered environment has created its own weather patterns, resulting in cooler temperatures at the bottom compared to the surrounding areas. This has led to the development of a distinct ecosystem with unique flora and fauna. There's even a natural river flowing down there. The history of Shaojia Tiangkong is not well documented, but it's also been a subject of local folklore and legend. Its name, Shaojia, translates to small village, and it's said that the sinkhole name originates from a nearby village. In Chinese mythology, such geological features are often imbued with spiritual significance. Number 6. Puerto Rico Trench. Known as one of the deepest points in the Atlantic Ocean, the Puerto Rico Trench, often referred to as the Grand Canyon of the Caribbean, lies between the island of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, extending northwards towards the Atlantic Ocean. Its sheer magnitude has earned it a place among the world's most astonishing underwater features. This trench reaches a staggering depth of approximately 27,000 feet at its maximum point, making it the deepest part of the Atlantic. So envision a trench that's nearly as deep as Mount Everest is tall, or nearly 5 times the depth of the Grand Canyon. The Puerto Rico Trench is a direct effect of the movement of the Earth's tectonic plates. It marks the boundary between the North American plate and the Caribbean. As these colossal plates converge, one is subducted beneath the other, creating a trench-like depression. Now, over millions of years, this subduction zone has sculpted the trench's absurd depth and shape. That means, though, that the trench is also known for its seismic activity, and its intense pressure and interactions between these two plates can lead to significant earthquakes and tsunamis in the region. This trench's underwater landscape is the realm of wonders. Its abyssal plains, underwater mountains, and mysterious deep-sea trenches have unique ecosystems and features. Scientists have discovered new species of marine life adapted to the extreme conditions down there. Some examples include the gulper eel, anglerfish, dragonfish, and cusk eel. These fish have often unique adaptations such as bioluminescence to navigate and communicate in the dark. Various types of crustaceans are found in the Puerto Rico Trench, including giant isopods, amphipods, and deep-sea shrimp. These creatures scavenge on organic material that sinks from shallower waters. Then there are the microbes, such as bacteria, that thrive near hydrothermal vents within the trench. These microorganisms have specialized metabolisms that allow them to utilize chemicals emitted from the vents, forming the base of unique deep-sea food webs. Number 5. Krubera Cave. The Krubera Cave, also known as the Veryovkina Cave, is situated on the Veryovkina Massif on the western Caucasus near to the border between Georgia and Russia. It was first discovered in 1960 by a team of Georgian speleologists, led by Alexander Kimchuk, but it wasn't until subsequent decades that the full extent of its remarkable depths was truly understood. The Krubera Cave formed over millions of years through a process of karstification. Karst landscapes are characterized by the dissolution of soluble rocks, often limestone, by water. In the case of Krubera, the cave developed in the limestone bedrock of the Veryovkina Massif. Rainwater, which absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, becomes slightly acidic and gradually dissolves the calcium carbonate in the limestone. Over time, this chemical process carved out extensive underground voids and passageways, forming the intricate cave system we see today. Of course, Krubera Cave is ridiculously deep. It reaches a staggering 7,208 feet at its deepest point. To put this into perspective, imagine a chasm deeper than the height of the Burj Khalifa, the tallest skyscraper in the world. Descending into the cave is not for the faint of heart. The journey to the cave's deepest points take hours, involving steep descents, narrow passages, and challenging obstacles. The time required to reach the bottom can vary depending on the route taken and the experience of the cavers. It typically takes several hours of arduous caving to reach those lowest depths. Exploring the cave is a demanding endeavor, accessible only to experienced cavers. The cave's challenging conditions, frigid temperatures, underground rivers, and passages make it a true test of endurance and skill. It is not a tourist destination, and it's explored primarily for scientific research and exploration purposes. Number 4. Lamprechtsofen Vogelschacht. Lamprechtsofen Vogelschacht, often referred to as Lamprechtsofen for simplicity's sake, is deep within the Lofoter Steinberg Mountains in the Austrian Alps. It was first explored by cave enthusiasts in the early 20th century. However, it wasn't until 1974 that its true extent was realized, when cavers reached an astonishing depth of 5,354 feet. This monumental cave, like many underground wonders, formed through a geological process known as karstification. Karst landscapes are characterized by the dissolution of soluble rocks. In the case of Lamprechtsofen, it developed within the limestone bedrock of the Austrian Alps. Over countless millennia, rainwater laden with carbon dioxide gradually dissolved the calcium carbonate in the rock, carving out a vast and intricate subterranean network of chambers and passages. This cave goes down to a jaw-dropping 5,354 feet at its lowest point. The name Lamprechtsofen Vogelschacht is derived from Lamprecht, a local name, and Vogelschacht, meaning bird pit in German, a reference to the multitude of birds that roosted near the cave entrance. The journey into its abyss involves navigating through steep descents, winding passages, and towering chambers. The descent to its lowest point requires several hours of challenging caving, often in complete darkness as cavers negotiate obstacles and explore the intricate network of tunnels. That means that this place is not an accessible tourist destination, but rather an extreme endeavor reserved for seasoned cavers and speleologists. The challenging conditions, sub-zero temps, and rushing underground rivers and constricted passages demand exceptional skill and endurance. Explorations of the cave are primarily conducted for scientific research and exploration, which is too bad for the rest of us because the cave's passageways are adorned with remarkable speleothems, like flowstones and dripstone curtains formed over millennia by the slow deposits of minerals. Number 3. The Sunda Trench. The Sunda Trench, also called the Java Trench, extends along the western boundary of the Indonesian islands, curving from the southern tip of Sumatra to the northern coast of Java. It is part of the broader subduction zone that encircles the Pacific Ocean, where tectonic plates converge and interact. The formation of this trench is primarily attributed to the collision and subduction of the tectonic plates. In this case, the Indian plate is converging and being subducted beneath the Eurasian plate. This intense pressure and heat generated by this interaction have led to the creation of this trench. The Sunda Trench reaches a depth of approximately 24,440 feet at its deepest point. Trenches like the Sunda Trench are often associated with significant earthquakes and volcanic activity. The subduction of one tectonic plate beneath another generates immense pressure, which can result in powerful seismic events. This whole region has been the epicenter of several historically devastating earthquakes and tsunamis, underscoring the dynamic nature of the Earth's crust in this region. Despite the immense pressure, frigid temps, and perpetual darkness that characterize the trench's depths, there's life in this extreme environment. Some species have developed adaptations such as bioluminescence to navigate, communicate, and hunt in the pitch-black abyss. Researchers continue to uncover new and fascinating life forms in the trench. Scientific exploration of this trench is an ongoing endeavor. Submersibles and remotely operated vehicles have been employed to delve into its depths, shedding light on its formation and the mysterious life that inhabits this harsh environment. Number 2. Mariana Trench's Hossack Deep. In the depths of the Mariana Trench, an abyssal realm of unparalleled mystery awaits. Among its profound chasms and hidden crevices lies one of its lesser-known but equally captivating features, Hossack Deep. This trench, concealed beneath thousands of meters of water, is a testament to the astonishing forces of nature and the resilience of life in Earth's most extreme environment. Hossack Deep is situated within the Mariana Trench, which stretches across the western Pacific Ocean. It lies approximately to the east of the Mariana Islands, a remote and pristine region in the western Pacific. The trench itself is a product of complex processes, a subduction zone where the Pacific Plate is being thrust beneath the Mariana Plate. In the case of the Mariana Trench, the Pacific Plate is subducting beneath the Mariana Plate. Now, this immense pressure and heat generated by this interaction have led to the creation of this deep trench. Over millions of years, the trench has deepened and expanded, resulting in diverse underwater topography we see today. The extreme conditions of Hossack Deep pose a daunting challenge for most life forms, yet this forbidding environment is not devoid of living organisms. In the darkness of the trench, where the sunlight cannot penetrate, life has found a way. Unique species of deep-sea fish, amphipods, and other invertebrates have adapted to thrive in these conditions. Some of these creatures possess bioluminescence, allowing them to navigate, communicate, and hunt in the perpetual darkness. Giant squid, massive mollusks, and horrific cephalopods all stalk their prey in the deep. Haunting barrelfish, goblin sharks, vampire squids, and frilled sharks, nightmare-fuel creatures all call this place home. Hossack Deep holds plenty of known horrors, but what's scary about a void of this scale are all of the horrors that we don't know about. Number 1. Cave of Swallows. If you're not careful, the next cave on our list today will swallow you up. The insane Cave of Swallows is an open-air pit cave in San Luis Potosi in Mexico. The elliptical mouth is about 160 by 200 feet wide, and it's undercut all around of its perimeter, widening to a room approximately 900 by 400 feet. So if you're looking to explore this place, you better be an expert, because the only way to go down is a pretty far drop. How far? Well, the floor of the Cave of Swallows is about a 1,092-foot free-fall drop from the lowest side of the opening, with a 1,214-foot drop from the highest side, making it the largest known cave shaft in the world, the second deepest pit in Mexico, and even the 11th deepest sheer drop in the world. So what exactly goes on in such a deep cave? Well, for starters, the temperature here is pretty low, so vegetation is much thicker at the mouth, but the cave floor is covered with a thick, delicious layer of guano. And aside from bats, the Cave of Swallows is inhabited by millipedes, scorpions, insects, snakes, and birds, specifically swallows. At the floor, which is already well below sea level, and at the bottom of the main shaft, there's a series of narrow pits known as the crevice, some totaling 460 feet, which brings the total depth of the cave to about 1,690 feet deep. This would make it the lowest accessible point at more than 1,000 feet below sea level. An extreme place like this is bound to attract some extreme people, and so the Cave of Swallows is a hotspot for vertical cavers. Bolts have been installed in the rock at the low side of the cave and cleared of obstruction, and rappelling here can take a full hour. Climbing back up? Yep, that can take 2 hours, but if you've got a parachute, then you're looking at a 10-second freefall from the mouth of the guano-covered floor. I'll see you guys next time.
Watch our nature playlist for more top 15 videos about beautiful nature. Sit back, relax, and binge watch all of our best nature videos.
Thank you to our channel members.